Is it recording? Yes. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to the new video for Dofus. We're here with the Celestial Barbarian dungeon, and I have a special guest here. Yes, you.
Hello.
Yes, good. We are going to narrate this dungeon together because it's also a special video. You guys might wonder why, but you'll see in the end. Right, so as you see, we already started the battle, and first you just buff up in every dungeon. Although you might want to stabilize the Celestial Barbarian because he cooperates in the group and you won't be able to move properly. And yeah, as you see, there are also 7 different monsters and 2 of the same. I will explain 4 monsters and Miss will explain 3 monsters. So we start with the first one, and that's the most dangerous one, and that's the Assurient Bearbarian. Basically he deals close combat 500 damage and he pushes you back by 2 squares. And an important thing about this is because every pushback, if you receive damage, you just die. It's as simple as that, you die. It happened many times to us, so... he also jumps, and it's about a range of 3, and he pushes you back with 1 square. And there's also a triggered state every now and then. You have to pay attention there. And if you hit him by range, he will gain a pushback damage of plus 1000, so beware. Okay, so that's the first monster. You have to kill him first. Unless he's sacrificed, then you have to kill the second monster, which is Mallevious Bearbarian. He sacrifices monsters and he kinda buffs them with 1000 HP and he deals average damage. He's no biggie, right?
No, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so that's the first 2 monsters, and then we have... I think we have then Torpid. Or do we have Rampant? Yeah, Rampant, your go.
The Rampant Barbarian has minus strength resistance. It uses Bear Bar Hop, which puts it into a Bear Barmy state. And once the state's activated, whenever you hit it with whether it be close range or far attacks, it'll attract all linear allies and enemies. And then it has a close combat attack called Bear Barn Storm, where it deals 300 to 400 neutral damage in an area of effect of a staff, so in a line, and it will hit both allies and enemies, buffing the enemies with 50 critical hits, and allies just get hit.
So he's an evil guy.
Yep.
Okay, and then we have the... Which one do we have then? Torpid.
Yeah, the tubby one with area of effect.
Yeah, he's annoying. Right. Oh yeah, that's my monster. I forgot. So, I'm like waiting for you to explain. But right, he's a chubby monster. He likes to eat his lolly with honey. You'll see him there in the field. It's the best to range rape him at the beginning of the fight with your Enu or anything, because his range is quite big. And I suggest not to MP rape him at all. Just don't do it, because you never know if you're mistaken, because it will give MP to every ally that he has, and especially bad for Bearbarian itself, the king of there, the celestial one. And further, he just deals some damage, so it's not too big. Right, then we have the next monster, which is probably the Cubic or something. This is yours.
Yeah, they keep changing the spelling from Aper to Apu. So it's got 3 main spells. It's got Honeydew, which is just basic attack spell. Don't get it near any kind of healing character in your team because it will take away 500 heals for a turn. It's got Nectar, which is healing its allies, so it's the any for that team. And then it's got Pollen. When it's an activated state, it will heal all of its allies in an area of an effect when it's hit with a weapon. If it's hit with anything, any kind of spells, then it's not too bad, it won't heal anything, it will carry on as normal. And they usually have 2 in the end of the room, and they're the ones with the ice cubes on their backs.
Yeah, true. Also guys, what you just saw, maybe if you wonder like why I stabilized the monster there or an ally, because Rampant hits also his allies, and the bad thing about this, if he close combats CB, then everyone goes 4 cells back, and then if you get a pushback you die, so we have to save them there. So that's why maybe you know now why we did that stuff. Okay, further we have Vespel, right?
Yep. The shortest one of them has 3 main spells. Gathering Nectar, which steals 300 to 400 base HP and gives a gravity state for 1 turn. So keep that away from IOPS for jump or Echoes for littler jumps. The second one is... Nah, don't, the Zelda is fine. Trophylaxis steals MP in an area of an effect. And then there's Propolis, which activates a state where Vespel gains 100 damage every time it's hit from range. So if you hit it with close combat, the buffs won't be given, so stick with that whenever it's in that state.
Alright, and then we go to CB, which is Celestial Barbarian. Although we are not hitting him yet, we still have a few minutes until then, so do we have any tips like for in the battle?
I'd say when he jumps in at the start, try to, if you have a panda, stabilize him so your characters don't get stuck when you're trying to do AP and MP setups.
Oh yeah, true.
This is the only time in the fight I've learned where you can use smell anywhere near him, because he has nothing to resummon, and I didn't realise it counted as MP rate, and it brought back a few characters by the end of the fight, which was a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, that's true. It also happens if you range rape him or move him. So you just don't move at all next to CB unless you're stabilized, or you can free yourself with flight or V-line leap or anything like that.
So basically just ignore him until the end of the fight when all the rest of the mobs are cleared, and don't rape him from then onwards.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much the thing. Also, never dodge lock a monster. It will do instant kill by yourself.
Never a good thing.
No, really not a good thing. So I think here the mobs are nearly dead. Kinda. Or not?
Yeah, the general order that we kill them in is always start with the Assyrian, get the biggest one out of the way, unless Mellifluous sacrifices it. Then it's between Torpid and Rampant, depends which one's where, what time, which one you can hit.
True, okay, so further.
In the range.
I hear knocking on my door. 1 sec. Stop knocking! Right. Further, yeah, we are about to hit Celestial Barbarian in a few seconds, so you're going to witness it all. Right, so further, yeah, we have to wait now a little bit because the guy with the ice cube on his back and whatever is frozen inside of that has to die, pretty much. And yeah, what do we say about this?
I don't know, just pass the time. I do wonder though why he has a picture of Winnie the Pooh in a bikini on his wall. That is slightly concerning.
That's... yeah, yeah. Why? Well, okay, maybe, yeah, he maybe likes Winnie the Pooh females in bikinis. I don't know. Okay, so it's dead, right. Now we have to put everyone in a nice position. The main priorities and spells you can use here is Rewind if you have Acceler, and otherwise Bribery. So he won't really move and mess up everyone's place. So as you see there, I'm going to Rocco, and then we put the panda in positions like how he is there. And then what you have to do is you have to go close combat slash Barbarian with a skill like Leak Pie or Concentration. Just the lowest AP skill that gives damage. But don't do it with the crowd with, for example, Paralyzing Arrow, because then you MP rape and then he revives allies and then you die. And that's not good.
I did make that mistake once, that wasn't a good move.
Yeah. And then you have to hit him, and then you can just hit him. But you have to be aware of the cells that you're going to hit, because you go back by 4 cells, I think. And if you then hit a wall, then you're dead. It's just done. Dead. And the best...
yeah, make sure it's all completely clear before you decide to hit close combat.
Exactly, it's really important. And just buff up as many as you can also. It's really important. Yeah, it is just really important.
Yeah.
And always keep your AP up, because you're going to need a lot. Yeah.
If you have got a panda, then it's good to use Stabilization with IOPS when it's got a Wrath turn, so that it can spend its AP, so it doesn't run out of MP, sorry. And it can use its AP on buffs and hit it without getting pushed back.
Exactly. Or you can use it on anything else in case like you want to use it on your Eka because she does more damage, and if the Wrath isn't really ready in 3 turns or something, you can just use it on your Eka or anything else for that turn because it has to load anyway. Also, the lower HP Celestial Barbarian gets, the more damage it deals. It's a really bad
So
thing.
kill him quick as possible.
Yes, it can like kill you massively in the end. It kind of worried us as well because you will see it in the video. Alright, if I look on my left, all his spells cost 5 MP. So if you have a seller or anything else that can MP rape, just try to MP rape him a little bit. Just not MP rape, just AP rape. AP rape, I said AP rape, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I almost get confused. Okay, so that's how Celestial Barbarian works, kinda.
Oh yeah, one way in which the dungeon is different to all the other ones is the limit of time for vulnerability. In many different other dungeons, it lasts for a whole turn. For example, in Colosso, when you hit it with a summon, for the whole turn it will be invulnerable until you get back to the person that cast the summon that caused it to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Whereas in this dungeon, each time a character will cast a spell called Bearbarians, which resets it back to invulnerable, so that you have to every single time hit it, push it back, and carry on.
And what you just saw on the screen.
Me completely messed it up by using smell, so I brought back a few other monsters, which proved challenging.
It's always worth it if you want some extra challenge. And as you see, I died.
Well, just learn from my mistakes and you won't make them.
Yeah. So we tried to kill him a little bit, but it didn't work yet, and Doom in a few 3, 2, 1. Boom, 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 and he revived. And you can't see it, but he revived a monster next to the Kra.
But he's in the corner, so you kind of can't see him.
Yeah.
And at that point, we pretty much panicked and tried to kill it as quickly as possible.
So we couldn't even chest. Or did I chest? No,
I'm
I didn't
not
chest.
sure.
I just did a soul and it was like, yeah, just kill it, kill it.
And after all of that, we failed all the challenges. We didn't really try that much, and we ended up with 2 tails and people almost dying. So not the most successful run we've done, but
It's worth it.
we
Here,
count it as a success.
my thing fell here. My wrath. And
Oh, yeah.
boom. Boom.
Oh yeah, and then I got level 200. Just add that in.
Yeah. Congratulations to you.
And now we just have another 6 characters to get finished.
Yeah. And I didn't have fireworks, so I suck.
I had fireworks, I just didn't really want to waste them.
Aw. It was a special occasion.
No, but fireworks are pretty important.
Okay, fair enough. Well, and that's how I do it, and how do we not? And don't smell in, like she said. Stay tuned. We might say like thanks for watching, but there's a little bit more we have to add. The next video is N probably, because we're going to try it this week, probably. And
We have been warned that the second to last room's going to kill us first time, so I'm slightly worried about that one.
yeah, it seems to be hard.
Yeah, something about gob shells.
And
which
this is
I'm slightly
yeah,
obsessed
look,
about.
look, episode 3. Yay.
And they haven't opened the gate yet.
Yeah, bitches. Well, it's gonna be fun. Well, okay, so the time is up, and thank you all for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and always give us more feedback. We love feedback, and she went off to bed.
Yep. And thank you for letting me comment.
You're welcome.